Hi everyone. It's a bit of a sad thing because I left my, I've now got my new thing, my new studio. I did 3 tracks today. I did Ambitions as a Rider, where I was telepathically communicating with Tiny Temper and a couple of others. And I know there's people in front of them in my telepathic realm that are pretty wrong and that come into it for whatever reasons. Maybe it was them that was offering me but I felt like it came from his direction. If I hit the game, if they decide to admit that I was around telepathically and they sensed me, all kinds of Tupac stuff was going on back then. There's a lot of people on the street that's got no money that will be willing to come forward and say it. Anyway, just all these amazing feelings went through me, like I was packed because I'm so deep and close to him. I just rapped it, freestyled the Ambition is a Rider track, and it's on now on my fucking YouTube. But on Friday, where I got the computer, I thought I'd come in and do my last video in here in the shop, and I did it, yeah. And the sad thing about it is, it took ages, it wasn't coming on, and I said some really cool stuff like that you would have loved for eternity. That sort of stuff that after you die, it becomes amazing, and that was the video but it wouldn't go on, so I left it, and I don't think it went on because I can't see it no more. But I just did a track on, I felt Pac wanted me to do it, Little Homies, I freestyled that, but now I know it's important to start writing, so I wrote some lyrics down, and my lyrics is like, Chris, I ain't written for years, but it's like when Pac went to jail, he said he lost all inhibition to do it all because his spirit was so trapped, and it's like that, but I stayed ahead of myself with what situation I was in, where I was at mentally, spiritually, because I had so much going on for me. When you open up spiritual realms and telepathic zones and start connecting with hundreds of people in one go, you've got to be sharp, to keep your game tight. Anyway, I did 2 of America's Most Wanted as well, so that's on there. And I've got all these, Tony Braxton one, I've got Brang Related, my video that I made, I've got Gridlock 2, where I'm on the phone to Tupac. But the funny thing is, I know I did that thing with I'm on the phone to Pac, but truthfully, there was a time when I was suffering quite bad mentally when Pac put me in the situation where I had to go through that to get to here as a creative person, because he saw my creative ability, but my fear in my moral state as a sexually immoral boy, because I used to like Randy Sex, secret and that. So I was just to visualize before that, me dying and seeing the angels, what they would think of seeing me do my certain things, what I used to do with my fantasies. They were quite naughty, So that's why I think they broke my brain down and had me go through what I went through to help me come out of it, so I can do my music in the right sort of way. Like when Pat goes, peace to my little boys and my girls, and to the women in the world and stuff like that. The mind can't be seeing images, releasing naughty thoughts while you're rapping and stage. People pick up on that if you've got a powerful spirit. So that's like me. Wherever I walk, if I sense something, people pick up on it miles away. I see cars moving faster, slower, daffodils dying, waking like Christ. So I sort of can affect energy like that to that level now. I'm very excited because I know my music's going to take off, and I got a feeling something big's going to happen. So I just want to come in and just drop a couple of videos here and there, But there's people in my telepathic realm that's making me feel depressed. I don't know who's bringing them in, but it's hitting me like darts from the realm of the devil. Peace.